This is the Schmo with the pro, with a man who needs no introduction, with a man who can work better than Nicki Minaj, with a man who can do the splits. He calls himself the Monkey King, but we're avoiding the monkey bars. He's Jordan Leavitt in the flesh, Las Vegas, Nevada. How we doing?
I'm doing pretty dang good. Happy to be here.
It's good to see you, man. You're getting ready for November 18th, Chase Hooper. Big time fight of yours here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this fight. I was a fan of Chase before the fight. I guess now we're kind of business partners preparing for the fight. And we'll see how we are during the fight. I'm a little nervous, pretty excited though.
Well, the Schmo knows the last time you competed inside the octagon, you got the finish. Your hands and your knees, very important stuff. Are we expecting similar results in this fight against Chase Hooper?
My goal, my dream is that we go into this fight, neither of us gets hurt, no concussions for Thanksgiving, we both get fat a week later. But I might want to avoid where he's strongest, so it might be a striking fight, might be violent, might not be, might end up being some softcore MMA, I'm not sure. But I don't know, we'll have to see, it's a weird one.
Softcore MMA, that sounds like a weird thing.
Yeah, I mean, well, hardcore MMA is not what I do. Softcore, I try to keep it playful, you know. This is like a gateway MMA fight. If you're like afraid to show some people in your family what you really love to watch, show me and Chase Hooper's fight. It won't be too violent. It's a little gateway fight to get them into the sport, for sure.
Well, the last time the Schmo interviewed you, you were talking about getting Clay Guida, but you got the youth instead.
Yeah, I got the exact opposite, but better hair. Better hair. They both have great hair. Both are similar, like in the fact that they're both grapplers, and I wanted to fight them. It's just weird because Chase Hooper was never in the same weight class as me, and we like talk when we're at the PI. I like him. Yeah, hopefully this fight goes well.
When you're not at the PI and you've been training in Extreme Couture, you got the current UFC middleweight champion there, Sean Strickland. What was life like training with him before he became the champ to present day when he is the champion?
He's happier now. He's a lot more grateful for the people around him. He's very vocal about it. It's just really weird. We're seeing like team leader Sean Strickland, like the dad Sean Strickland, the nice Sean Strickland. It's really weird. Yeah, he was a little bit rough around the edges a few months ago.
Well, now they just announced he will be headlining the first pay-per-view of 2024 against Dricus Du Plessis, January 20th in Toronto. What do you make of that matchup?
Oh, I think Sean's got that fight, but Dricus just has a lot of interesting skills. He's one of the best. I think he's probably the best grappler in the division. Better than Kamzat, has really great jiu-jitsu, very strange, awkward striking. It's going to be a weird one. I think it's going to be a very ugly fight, but I think Sean pulls it out.
It's windy here in Las Vegas. That doesn't stop us. We also got the announcement of Ilya Topuria, Volkanovski, and we get to see Sean O'Malley, Chito Vera, too.
One of those fights definitely shouldn't be happening. I'm not sure Chito and Sean should be happening for the title. I think it should be Merab or Aljo. And Topuria versus Volk, I think it's a few months too early, but I'm still pulling for Volk. I just hope the Volk's knockout loss doesn't compound to 2 knockout losses. That would be kind of legacy defining bad 6-month string. So
too short a time?
I think too short a time after the head kick knockout. A little worrisome, but you know, some fighters are just built different, and Volk's definitely proven that he's built different. So
yes, and speaking of being built different here, December 16th, big time fight as well. It's going to be here in Las Vegas. What do you make of the last big fight of the year when we got Colby Covington, Leon Edwards?
Oh, it should be Bilal. It should be Bilal out there, but this fight definitely sells the most tickets in the division. I think Colby's got this one. I think he's a better matchup stylistically for Leon because Leon likes to have more space and Colby takes away space. But it's gonna be a weird one. I'm not quite sure what to think about that one.
On that same card, Paddy Pimblett against Tony Ferguson, same division, former opponent Paddy Pimblett.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in a weird position because Tony Ferguson's like a big inspiration for me. But I want everyone that fights me to have really successful careers. It makes me look better by association. So I hope Paddy wins. But if Tony were to win and then to retire, that'd be a storybook ending. That probably should have happened like 5 or 6 fights ago.
Charles Oliveira, the most deserving man to be rematching Islam Makhachev to be fighting for the title in your division? Or is it a Justin Gaethje? Or who should be fighting for the title next?
I mean, it probably should be Justin Gaethje, but Gaethje and Islam are managed by the same guy, so I think they're kind of hoping they can kind of avoid them fighting as long as possible. So I think Charles, it makes sense. I think it's going to be the same result, though, sadly.
Why do we dress for Christmas before we've had Thanksgiving, Monkey King?
I'm just so cozy and happy this camp. You know, this fight has been a lot of positive energy surrounding it. I guess like the hardest struggle for this camp is avoiding watching interviews with Chase. I already have so much empathy and I like him a lot. And it just feels like Christmas. It's the holiday season. I got a baby on the way. Big fight in 2 weeks. it's a pretty exciting time.
The dad strength.
Yeah, I'm going to bring that dad strength to the cage for sure. Dad strength times 2. And the baby's due 6 days after the fight, so hopefully Chase doesn't get some call about a catch weight on fight week. That could happen. Could be a very stressful week, but I earned the stress. I'm excited for it.
Christmas does come early for the Monkey King.
Oh, yes, it does. Our calendar's a little differently than everyone else's calendar.
Can we get a final message for all the Monkey King fans out there worldwide?
Citizens of the Monkey Kingdom, I'm sorry I got injured, but I'm back, baby. You guys know who I am. All charisma, all intelligence, all sass, and I got a nice ass too. I'm gonna bring a victory for you guys.
He's the pro, I'm the schmo. Las Vegas. We're out.